I'd like me a splash of whiskey to wash the trail dust off in my gullet and keep my singing voice in fettle.
Hello, bourbon tippers and spirit sippers. One here again, and today we got another one. Today we got something a little special. We're going to be talking about Jack Daniels, 12-year-old.
Cool.
Oh man, I have a couple buddies out there that know I'm looking for a bourbon that I like. Honestly, other than the regular Jack Daniels that I used to get with Jack and Cokes when they were out of whatever rum I'd like, I haven't really had any Jack Daniels. The only Jack Daniels I had was that review I just did of the Blackberry Jack Daniels. So the single barrels, the ryes, all the other stuff, haven't tasted it. The Frank Sinatra, I haven't tasted any of those. Oh, I had the Gentleman's Jack. I actually have had that. That was fairly smooth, but again, nothing crazy special. But I have heard amazing things. Haven't had the 10 yet, so I don't know what that one's about. But this is the Jack 12. My buddy hooked me up with the Jack 12 and the Jack 14, so I am crazy excited to taste these and see what they are all about. Let's get this bad boy into a glass. See if we want to save some, try it for a little later. If we want to put the ice and water in it and the whole nine, see what happens. But let's just get a little taster in there. We're not gonna usually for every a minute in the glass, for every year in the cask, but this one's been open. It already came out of his bottle. This bottle wasn't totally full, so there's been plenty of air on it. So I think this one's ready to go, and I am ready to get into it. I really like that nose. Wow, right out of the gate, it was like, I was not expecting that. That was like almost like a Glendronach Scotch almost. Just like this. Leather, like old school leather and tobacco note. Maybe like a dark cherry, but more of like a leather and a dusty tobacco, like dusty leather and a tobacco note. A little bit of brown sugar and a little bit like a dark cherry, but that's what I'm getting off that. I was not expecting leather and tobacco. Wow. I'm crazy excited. This has been sitting on my shelf for a minute and I am ready to get into it. My first Jack Daniels, and it's the 12-year-old. Let's get it. Cheers. Goes over the tongue pretty smooth right out of the gate, and then it does roll and it does kind of linger. It's kind of rolling down the back end now. It is 53.5% ABV, so 107 proof. So it has a little proof on it, kind of right there in the perfect spot. And it has a nice long finish. I've always heard that Jack Daniels having a banana note. Everybody always talks about this banana note. I don't know if that's like in the regular stuff or the single barrels, but I don't get any banana notes out of it. I kind of get that regular cherry, not the die-hard Dr. Pepper that kind of turns me off, that Dr. Pepper note, but kind of leaning in that direction. But yeah, just more of a cherry and brown sugar and oak. The tobacco and leather, I mean, I wasn't getting any of that on the taste. That's just on the nose. A bit of a cola note. Like a cross between like an RC Dr. Pepper thing. A little bit of a cola note, but it doesn't have like that burnt Dr. Pepper taste, that super overripe prune that I get in a lot of bourbons. It doesn't have that. That's nice. I like that. That's not too bad. See what happens when you put a little water in it. See if we can open up any other flavors. (107 proof). It should be able to handle it. I think the going rate on these, I mean, if you can find them, they're impossible to find anywhere. Maybe it's getting a little better these days now that the bubble seems to be bursting and you can actually buy some stuff here and there. But this one, I think I believe the going rate is $94.99. I don't know if that's just Washington or if that's kind of where it is. I think that's where it is pretty much everywhere else. I think this one's 90. I think that's down because I think it was $99.99 and now it's down to 94. So hey, we'll take $5 off. So bubble bursting. Let's get it prices down and make it more available. Wow, that water kind of opened it up. There's a lot more of a sweetness to it. Like that leather note's still there, but it's like tamped down and there's just like this cotton candy sweetness over the top of it. That is interesting. There's something else there either. I cannot put my finger on it, but it smells amazing. I really like the nose of this. cotton candy and cherry wood. Yeah, there's almost like a cotton candy note with the water in it. That is, that's interesting. Let's see how it is on the taste. Gross. Smooth and sweet and oaky. A little bit of like a maple note. That dark cherry is still there. Maple and oak. Dark cherry, maple, and oak on the taste. I might even like the nose on this thing better than the taste, but the taste is not bad at all. This is really good. So for someone who's way more into scotch and rum, for bourbons, this is a good one. Again, I don't know, where's that banana note everybody's getting? And do they get that in the 12? I haven't heard a whole bunch of reviews on the 12 and 14 yet. I just remember hearing everybody loved the 14 whiskey of the year, but was that just because it was the new thing, the new hot thing out, or is it really that good? We're going to be tasting it next, so I'm going to be happy to find out for myself. But as far as this one goes, it's pretty good. Man, I always do it over ice. It's like, I don't have very much of this. Do I want to waste it over ice? I'm never going to drink it over ice, but I don't know. Do we put a little pour over? I don't even really want to put it over ice. It was so good, neat, and straight. Since we only have a little, maybe we'll save the ice for when we get a real bottle of it. But yeah, I kind of want to save this one. This one is really good. I like it. Yeah, as far as bourbons go, I'm here for it. Absolutely. Super excited to taste the 14, but yeah, as far as this one and the 10, I heard the 10. Some people like the 10 even better than this one, so I am here for it. But yeah, there is just a crazy sugar and spice note on this one. Like a little bit of a oaky wood and dark cherries, and then that leather note. Man. Little kid like putting your nose and like chewing on the straps of a baseball mitt. Oh man, yeah, not too bad. As far as bourbons go, this is way up there. This is definitely like an 8.9 out of 10. This is fantastic. I love the nose. I like the taste. It's leaning a little bit into that Dr. Pepper note that I'm not a huge fan of, but man, it's right there. I really enjoy this. I like this one a lot, and yeah, it's the second I see a full-size bottle somewhere, I will definitely be picking it up. Absolutely, I'm here for it. So yeah, if you see one out there, obviously you already know. You see one of these out there, you're gonna pick it up. So far, it's worth it, in my opinion. Absolutely worth it. So that's gonna do it for me. Oh, would I do it? I wouldn't be. I don't know. I mean, I just don't pay those crazy secondary prices. That's just me. I'm like, if you're meant to have a bottle, it'll find its way to you at the appropriate price. So I wouldn't go crazy with it, but I don't go crazy for any bottles. Like, I'll pay the price of it, but if I know it's supposed to be cheaper, I just wait to find the cheaper one. So totally up to you. Obviously, you do you, but man, if you see it, it's worth it. That's going to do it for me. I hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. Till we see you on the next one.